I was assisting your vibing after this song. It's quite the beat. Yeah, this tile screen's a lot better with actual sound to it, unlike last time where my audio wasn't working. Whew. There we go. So, hope everyone's been doing well. I'm just gonna poke around here a little bit because I kind of mentioned it before, but this hub area is like got so much going on that I feel like there has to be something. It can't just be that the game is trying to be cutesy with can't just be that the game's trying to be cutesy with letting you do like weird tech and stuff like that, right? Been bamboozled. So yeah, I'll wait for people to come on in. I'll just try and be goofy with this a little bit. Ah, I see. Uh-huh, okay. Or not. I don't see. I lied to you. I'm sorry. I apologize. My apologies to you all. Yeah, I don't have enough meta currency to lock anything extra. Did get what was it? There was something I got that I'm not still 100% on what it's doing necessarily. Oh yeah, the honest research. Unlock powerful prototype augs for future runs. Don't know that I've meant any of those, but it's possible I have. And this guy, I don't know what he wants from me. It says best to challenges and it'll open up this door. But I've beaten him in a couple of challenges, so I don't know what else he wants from me. But you can kind of get over there on your own if you're willing to do some really goofy shortcuts. Oh, I don't think I've looked at this level catalog. Oh. Okay, so this is I think these are levels that other players have made. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so that's a way to get to community made levels. Okay, yeah, this is all community level stuff. Okay. Neat. Yeah. There's a bit more to this game than I thought there was going to be. I thought it was just going to be like a standard little school, you know, side 2D shooter type of game, like a Mega Man or whatever. But it's actually got a lot more going on to it than that. It's a roguelite, and it's got a heavy community level editor type vibe to it, and it's got all these challenge runs, and that stuff. Excuse me, my for some reason my am I streaming the right thing? Hold on a second. Apologies, my my OBS is acting up, so I'm afraid I'm not actually streaming like I think I am. I haven't got an alert on my phone that I'm streaming. Okay, no, it is going. Weird. I am streaming. Okay. No, it's I usually there's like a little control panel thing on the side that kind of gives me stats for how the stream's doing, and it wasn't updating. It was showing me that I was using the last stream's information. Most importantly, that the fact that it's offline. So I was a little bit concerned. Okay, cool, thanks. All right, well, anyway, let's get a run started. Hey, Starbrain, yeah. We're at the high vault. Good old owl boy. Charge shots activate 1 power, but cost energy. No, I got really screwed over. Last run I lost to this beam because I was fighting that really tough boss and ran out of energy, so I couldn't shoot my blaster anymore. The bouncy beam. Your shots bounce off of surfaces. Okay. That sounds cool. Hope everything's going well for everybody. It's super cold here right now. I think that's the case for a good portion of us, but yeah, here in the US we keep getting the those Arctic vortexes or whatever it is that where the super cold air from the Arctic comes down. It just makes sections of the country super cold. Which is very bizarre because it ends up making it where like some of our southern states are colder than some of our northern states at given points, which is a very bizarre feeling. Okay, let's see. Enemies deal more damage this level, but if I defeat him, I have immunity to knockback. Sure. I wonder if he counts as one of the guys who has enemies doing more damage. I think he did. He was doing a little bit much for the starter level. The net saving string wire. What the hell? 50% chance to use a machine for free. I still don't know how to destroy vending machines. I've gotten this. I've seen this upgraded many times where destroyed vending machines give you pickups, but I don't know how to destroy vending machines. Let's go to the Perlo Balancer. I get a prototype. I get money. Easy peasy. These are the early stages though, so it's not supposed to be hard yet. Double your invulnerability frames. That sounds good. Yo, Vampire Noel, how's it going? What's up? Oh, crap. I'm fighting the Falcon. Speaking of, has anyone seen the new, I guess technically Captain America movie? I've not seen it, but I'm kind of off of the Marvel superhero stuff movies at this point. But I know some people still go watch them. I watched Marvel ages ago. Yeah, that's what I was saying too. I think Shang-Chi was the last one I've watched, and I didn't go to the theater for that one. I watched that one on streaming services because reasons. But Marvel's overplayed. Yeah, I think they've lost back in the day that they had the cohesive vision of they had an end goal even from the start. Even when the first Iron Man movie got made, they were like, "This is the story we were going to tell throughout the course of the entire run, and we just have to, make movies building up to that." And I think they're kind of, now they're kind of directionless. They don't have that anymore. Dropped them all on spikes, so that didn't really help any. But yeah, so I looked at the movie, kind of like the villains and the general plot. I know what the general plot of the movie is, and I don't understand why it's a Captain America movie and not a Hulk movie. Because it's got all of Hulk's villains. All of the callbacks are to Hulk characters. It apparently heavily references the old Hulk movie that had Edward Norton in it. A lot of the characters from that movie from how long ago was it that came out? Forever ago. And I just don't understand if that's what you guys are gonna do, why isn't this a Hulk movie? Why is this a Captain America movie? I don't understand. Captain America sells better than Hulk? Is that true? They haven't really gave Hulk his own movie for a long time, I don't think. Especially not the one that they use, the guy that they use now, Mark Ruffalo. he hasn't had like his own just Hulk movie, has he? He's always been in the Avengers, but I think he had like a standalone, just him. Doesn't really seem like the the people in charge definitely don't know what they're doing. It's the same. It's the same issue with Star Wars. Like I said, they don't have like a vision or a goal at this point. They're just kind of doing whatever they feel like, and I feel like it makes it all weaker. Captain America is more, yeah, I guess, but I thought the last Captain America thing, it was on the streaming services. I think people made fun of that too, because like he like lectures a senator or something about how they need to do better. Like they can't just rely on superheroes. Like you have to do better. it's like, what the hell, man? Yeah, no, they could do a lot of good with the Star Wars universe if they just if they just tried again, you know. I think it's about time that we finished out the Skywalker trilogy or saga. No, that was one thing I kind of watched some people talking about the Acolyte show because I didn't want to watch it because it looked like it was going to be dog shit, and apparently it was. But I watched people talking about it, and apparently the woman who they got to make that show like had no credentials of making shows or movies at all. But she like knows people in the industry because she was apparently Harvey Weinstein's personal assistant when he was doing all of his weird sex stuff. So I don't know if that counts as qualifications, but yeah. So apparently that was who they got to make that show because I mean, obviously. It's not what you know, so you know. It's apparently so. Apparently that can get you a long way. Apparently, making garbage doesn't get you off the list of people who can make stuff, so... It's not merit-based at all, I guess. Oh, do I have to blow up this thing? No. Okay. I was afraid I had to blow up the mine. Chonk beam. Give me the chonk beam. Hell yeah, look at that chonk. No, but I will say though, on more positive news, I mentioned it at the end of the last stream, but I've been playing that that new hero shooter, Marvel Rivals, and I do have to say, if you like shooter games, it is worth giving a shot. Especially if you liked Overwatch before it sucked. It's got those vibes to it, and it's definitely got the feeling of like the people making it actually want you to like the game. Double jump. Wait, why can't I double jump? Oh, because it's cost 5 slots? Jesus. But yeah, Marvel Rivals has a feel, like I said, it has the feel of it's being made by people who actually, you know, like making games and want you to enjoy the game that they've made. And it's not just like a vehicle for making lots of money. How am I supposed to... Oh, I see. I think I see anyway. Okay, yeah, there we go. That took way too long. I should not have taken that nearly that long to to figure that out. Frogman. Okay, it's safe over here. Looking at the game, it explains the game. Oh, hey, this game lied. The game lied to me. I've been lied to. Betrayal. I stood where it said I was safe and I wasn't safe. Excitement engine. Enemy kills grant movement speed for a short while. Slain enemies damage neighbors. Attacks against full HP targets deal 25% more damage. No, thank you. Slain enemies deal damage to their neighbors. That sounds good. Regenerative plating. Gain 40 HP at level start. I said just a power up? Yeah, that's not a core. So yeah, let's do it. Gotta start, keep an eye out for the lower engines. Took damage for $2. That's how I do it. I think this is one of the meta things I unlocked after last run. Was this guy who laughs at me and drops money, I guess. Yeah, he laughs at me and drops money for me. He's free to do what he wants, I guess. No, thank you. I will not destroy my health regen. Let's see. The reflap. Be cool, other flaps. What? I think I'll get penance. Fill it with slain foes, and it will fill you with armor. No, let's do that. Oh, whoops! It started out giving me armor. Wow, amazing! All the armors. Well, I start out up here now, I guess. Okay, so I can shoot those. Guy is just the worst. Stop it, you gravity defying bastard. Ah, damn it. Holy cow. Yeah, stay up here. Jesus, that guy was, yeah. I had to take that guy down now, because he, if I fight him later on, his fight's really rough. The auto drone. The Hoot Cheerleader amplifies attack speed for you, repros, and allies. Yay! I meant to ask how was so I was complaining about the weather here earlier. How's the weather in your guys' part of the woods? No, it's winter for all of us, but don't know if you guys are getting rain or snow or whatever. Very windy. Sure. Yeah. I don't know that you guys get them in your regions, but yeah, we had we've been having lots of not lots, but tornadoes in the U.S. a little bit, which is very weird for this time of year. But you know, anytime you get like shifts from hot to cold over and over and over again, it's going to happen. But yeah, no, sure. It's the meme with the wolf, right? It's heckin' windy. Actually, I didn't see what he has. Damaging pulse on health changes. For 2 scrap. So now I can have double jump. Excellent. I did not, okay. You want to give me armor, dude? Interesting. I never thought of using these things for my benefit. I don't know why, but I never thought like, hey, I can shoot these little things too, and half-inch of snow last week. Oh yeah. Seaside towns usually, yeah, you get more. You get a little bit more wind, and it's nice to have that coming off the sea. Cool. Half-inch of snow. Yeah, we got. I should be getting armor a lot, I guess. So let's find to lower my max health a little bit. I hope. Yeah, we got quite a few inches of snow here. Just not that long ago. But to be fair, we had like none for almost the entirety of winter thus far. So we were kind of due for some. I gotta remember it. I wonder if you can farm nuts off those guys. I don't think so. Like, what the hell? Oh, there we go. I'll say that guy was just stuck there and I can't shoot him, so I can't get on that platform. Oh, jeez, this shit again. You've only had a week of snow thus far? Is that unusual for this time of year for you guys? Mid-90s, there was a bunch of snow. Yeah, we had a bit of that too in our region. It's been a while, but I can't remember if it was the 90s or the early 2000s, but yeah, that's the biggest thing we had was we had, whoa, shit. We had a ice storm that was bad, so bad that we didn't have power for sorry. We didn't have power for like a couple months because the ice had destroyed all of the power lines. Increase the effect of flood cores. Okay. Oh, I have triple jump now. Holy shit. Never really get much snow. Interesting. Okay. So getting snow at all is a little bit more of an unusual thing. Okay, you can't even walk through those bullets. You can't even walk through them. They form a wall. They form an actual wall to stop you from progressing. Jesus Christ, okay. No, yeah, it was a lot. Like I said, the ice just demolished the entire power infrastructure. All of our power lines were just completely shot. It was a bit rough. But yeah, we fortunately had a way to deal with it, but other people were not so lucky. Oh, I have a token. I got stars. 2-second hover. Tap jump in midair to cancel. I actually can't. Oh, it's deactivated. That's why I can't use it. Durr. There we go. I need more cores apparently. Yeah, we had the fun of having gas powered space heating in the house and having to wonder like, hey, do you guys think this is safe to run in the house? Here they come. Dramatic entrance. Yep. Capital punishment sounds good. The clock boss says goes in hard later on, so. Yeah, I don't. But with all that said, that yeah, I don't think I've ever had. I don't think I've ever had snow quite that high, waist high snow. I don't think we've ever had that. Taking damage costs 20 energy. At level's end, fill your auto tank and grant it one more use. Okay, that's fine. I don't need energy. It's fine. Okay, so it's not instant death if that happens. Thank God. I was a bit concerned about that. It turns out there was no reason to even come down here. Awesome. Yeah, no switch. Yeah, it's interesting. Get a little taste of yeah, get a little taste of how the old settlers had to live. Card games, board games. A lot of time sitting around trying to just make sure you're not you're taking care of things so you're not freezing to death. It's the best. Okay, hold on a second. What is causing me to overheat? Corruption builds as you attack foes, boosting your abilities. Corruption can overheat, locking you out of certain actions. Oh. That's the thing that's doing it. Reading the game explains the game. That's no. Can I not take it off because I'm currently jammed? Yeah, you can't take it off while you're jammed. I assume just so you don't exploit switching it off and on. I like the damage field when you take damage, but I can't have it where my gun just stops shooting. I think they did a whole study on that. Okay, that's fine. I think they did a whole study on that with it's the last Contra game I think that came out. The last Contra game I think came out was like an overhead isometric type shooter thing, and it had a thing where if you shot your gun too much, the gun would overheat. Everyone was like, "Why the hell would you do that?" That's a good idea, Vampire Newell. I wish I would have thought of that at the time. It's like, okay, guys. Here you go. I'm going to teach you guys how to play Magic, and I'm going to teach you guys why people hate blue players. Taking damage is the power to your next attack. Vengeance. Vengeance is enabled. It's always a good time for vengeance. I don't know if I trust this Smasher here. It seems like the timing's off on that Smasher, and that doesn't know what it's doing, so... Oh, well. It's not much better here, is it? Blue deck's cheating. It's true. It can feel that way sometimes. No, I've played enough metas where even if you're like even blue deck, even the blue decks get whomped by like red and stuff because red's just too fast. What the hell? Die already, you fucking asshole. You have so much gasoline on you. How are you not exploding? Jesus Christ. Okay, I apparently need to focus on the weapon damage more than I do. The only reasonable deck is red-green. Yeah, red-green's pretty fun. And I was still playing, there was a red-green deck that was actually really good. Just because I had so many, self-buffing haste creatures, so you could get out damage really quick. I don't know what this being who trades you Augs is, but I mean, I'll take a look, I guess. I don't think they show up until next time I come here. But... You go red black, yeah. Hero, you're magnificent. Best of my challenges. Allow me to show you my own way from home, the challenge zone. Yeah, we've been in here before. I've been here already. Yeah, this is where all the challenge runs are at. I'm gonna give Ace a try. See how he plays. He might be better or worse, I don't know. Yeah, you go red black. Red black's fun, just because it was the deck I played the most in. It was the Innistrad run where Liliana and Emrakul were fighting. I can't remember exactly what it was called, but there was a really good red-black vampire deck at the time, because it had the madness mechanic where you could play cards and you discard them, and it was, and the vampires all had really good discard card synergies, so they made for a really nice, fun kind of interactive deck. And it was very cheap too, because there wasn't very many high rarity cards in the deck. It was all fairly common, so it was cheap to run. Red deck is like plains, or yeah, exactly. Sorry, yeah. The red deck, red was getting out of hand around the time I stopped playing. I stopped playing when COVID happened, just because you couldn't go out and play anymore with people. But at the time, red was really oppressive because they had a piece of equipment that you could play like an instant and auto attach to a creature, and it gave them like a huge damage boost and trample, I think. And then there was like a cheap red creature that had double strike, so you could, like, on turn 3 hit the opponent for like, jeez, what was it? It was like 10 damage, I think, on turn 3 by attacking with a double strike trample creature that had a huge power buff. I think it increased their damage by the number of red mana symbols you had on the board. I can't recall for now, but that was bullshit. Because even blue players, as a blue player, you couldn't fight against it very well, because you had to draw perfectly, basically, to counter that. And even if you countered the equipment, like, they still just had creatures on the board hitting you every turn. So there wasn't really a lot to do. It was pretty oppressive. There's another person in the lobby. I'm sure she wants your Memoria. But if you need her power, I trust your judgment. So they are here. Where are they? She said the person's here already. Where are they at? It's not the cat, is it? Do you want my Memoria cat? No. Yeah, I don't see who she's talking about. Well, like I said, they'll probably be here next turn. No, my favorite 3-color combination was Sultai, red, green, blue, black, because that's usually the the color combo that gets the most reanimation shenanigans, and I like that kind of play style of interacting with the graveyard and putting things in the graveyard and interacting with your graveyard. Let's see. Lock attacks with and to charge a devastating disc. The edge wall. Now let's do a help pickups can give you armor. How do I do against these things? Okay, my range barely goes outside of them. Your Necromancer is cool? Yeah, exactly. They had a really cool. There was a really cool, like I said, back when I was playing, they had a really cool Sultai legendary that was all about reanimating. Her thing was that she was like this big swamp creature, but her thing was that you could play a card of every type out of your graveyard every turn. So you could play like one enchantment, one creature, one land, one instant, one sorcery. So she basically made your entire graveyard an extra library of cards that you could play. So it made for some really interesting. Made for some really interesting reanimator shenanigans. The point of all TCGs is not letting your opponent have a turn. Oh yeah, for sure. Or at least trying to prevent. You know, just prevent what it is that they're trying to do, whatever it is. Whether that's not letting them have turns or just counteracting everything they do. The better you can do that, more success you have. Okay, this is not going too bad. This garbage does nothing. No, it does something. It gives you scrap when you get to the scrap trader. Because he likes garbage, I guess. Oh yeah, those guys drop nuts like crazy. I could have phrased that a little bit better, I suppose, but... Oh, I didn't think I was in range of that yet. I can't tell. I can't see things. Can't win because my numbers are bigger than yours. Yeah, that's definitely a red player mentality. I just, or even green. Green does that too, to an extent. They approach it from a slightly different direction, but just going too big to be stopped. There is some fun to that kind of playstyle for sure. Resonant boosts. Increase the effect of all equipped leg core. I don't think I have leg cores. Oh no, I do have one. Deadly dashes at full corruption. I don't have any. I don't have any. Do I just attack to get corruption? No. Huh. No, attacking does. Do I have to hit people with the sword for it to count? Is it so I can't just cheese it? Yeah, that's funny. They made it where you can't cheese the corruption. You can't cheese having corruption on this guy. You can't just swing your sword into the air and build up your corruption. You have to actually hit people. Well, that sucks. His corruption power actually sounds badass. Unlike the one I had on the other guy, where it just made it where I couldn't shoot. I feel like there's a thing over here. Did you get that thing I sent you? Oh, there is. Okay. See? I can smell a secret from a mile away. Enemies drop more armor. Sweet. Yeah, but green players who just play big creatures and that's like their game plan. We call those the Timmies. They're the ones who they're the poor bastards who back in the day would have traded Siobhan Dragon for Force of Nature because Force of Nature had more stats than the Siobhan Dragon or Surrey Angel. If you understand those very ancient Magic references. There are horror stories of people out there who betray, like back in the old like beginning of Magic, they traded their dual lands that ended up being, you know, both vitally important to the game and also insanely expensive. Like I'm talking like hundreds and thousands of dollars. Traded them for like Force of Natures, which are just big 8/8 trample green creatures for like 9 mana or something like that. And I mean, just from a game's sense, it's a shit card. But from a return standpoint of, you know, monetarily, it was a very bad trade. Force of Natures are not worth anything. Why is my... Oh my... Is that why I couldn't use some of my abilities? Oh my god. Are you fucking serious? It thinks that's the back button. Oh my god. What does it think this one is? It thinks it's start. That's why I couldn't use some of my stuff. Oh my god. I thought I was just using it wrong, like you had to use it in specific situations. I didn't realize the controller bindings were just not right. Son of a bitch. Oh my god. whatever. Force of Nature is at 8/8. It requires 4. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Wait, it doesn't even have trample, does it? I thought in my head that it had trample because it should have trample, but in a just world it would have trample, but was I just imagining that? It's possible. I don't think there's anything over there. No. Get 4 health at 40 health at the starter level. Okay. I can deal with that. What do you want? Enemies deal more damage, but you gain 2 tokens. No, thank you. That's not sounding even remotely worth it. Glass cannon, plus 20 armor at starter level. Yeah, sure. I like armor. I'm being a little bit more defensive on this guy just because I imagine I'm going to be taking more damage because I had to get melee range. Touch all the targets. Cool. Attacks restore 1 health. Dashing grants a shield. I like the 1 health on kills. It does have trample? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, I'm pretty sure it did, because that's the only thing that can remotely save it, is that it has trample. But, like I said, I might just be a little bit too fair to it, and how awful it truly is. It's possible that it does not, in fact, have trample. But like I said, it was a very bad trade. It's one of the most worthless cards from those original sets. Unfortunately. Let's see. You are reduced to 10 health. For each 30 health sacrificed, gain 10 max health. Minus 15 max health, 1 attack, and 1 power each level. This is interesting. Okay, so if I'm understanding this correctly, I go down to 10 current. Okay, go down to 10 current health. But every 30 health you sacrifice, you gain 10 max health. So I would go up to 140 max health. But I'm at 10 right now. Yeah, sure. Just don't get hit. Lol. Plus, I've got that thing that gives me health when I kill enemies. So hopefully that'll help out a little bit. Ah, fuck. It helped. Actually, helped me kept me from dying right there. You sons of bitches. I'm gonna sit here for forever and farm health. Oh no, I can't. It doesn't give. I guess I killed them once already, so it doesn't count. Fuck's sake. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna die. I took the gamble, and it was the wrong thing to do. Jump damage after a wall jump is increased. Sure. I'm a moron. Yeah, I shouldn't have. If I had more armor, that would have been worth it, I think. But yeah, well, you've lit the beacon. Interesting. I always wondered whether or not you were real. No matter real or not, you've got Memoria, and I've got a surplus of Augs. Who am I? That doesn't seem important anymore, does it? You can consider me a friend. After all, you want what I have, and I have what you want. You look a lot like X. Are you X? Are you Mega Man X? You look like it. That's all friendships are. Mutual benefits with having given a cushy name. Buy Augs here to receive them at the start of your next run. Items refresh after clearing level 1 or on run start if any items are purchased. So this is just for the next thing I do. So until you're maxed out on your meta progression, you shouldn't do that. Okay. Force of Nature's bad. It's too. So there's a couple of reasons. It's too expensive, even in green where you're mana ramping. The upkeep cost is a lot as well, and against almost any color, they'll have some removal that will get rid of it, and that will be infinitely cheaper than its cost. So it's a bit of a meme. Let's see. It's a little bit of a meme, but there's the phrase "dies to Doomblade," and that the reason why it's called that is I think Doomblade, yeah, it's a 2-mana black instant that kills any non-black creature. So you spent a lot of mana. You spent the casting cost of the creature, then the upkeep at the cost of your next turn, and then when you attack with it, the black player just spends 2 mana and kills it. So you've lost like 12 mana, and they spent 2. So it's too easy to deal with for how much mana it costs. Any creature that costs that much would have special abilities tied to it, or some protections from being just instant killed, or any more. People didn't know it as much back then, but even any more creatures need to have some kind of enter the battlefield effect that they do most of the time, unless they're like really cheap early game, like creature you play on turn 1 or 2. Most creatures need something. They need to do something when they come into play. Like for reference, I think a creature like that today would cost like 5 mana, maybe. And even then, I don't think anyone would ever play it. Let's see. Additional charge strikes while at full corruption? No. Grandmaster used their weight against them. I don't know what that means. Oh, I got punches. I punch. I am Punchy Man. Aura, aura, aura. Now I am the monk. What do you say to that? You think you are the monkey. The monkey monk. I am the monkey monk. Ouch. Glowing green with power. I assume this, it says use their weight against them, so I assume that it does more damage the more health they have. Or the bigger they are, maybe? Orbital barrier. Friendly guardian bit that orbits you and deflects attacks. Damage increased while going fast. I assume that means if I'm dashing, it do extra damage. I mean, sure, but wouldn't that go for any high damage? This might as well be cheap. Essence from red. Just to an extent. That's why people don't play big creatures like that. It's because they're, you know, and that's why I said it's a bit of a meme, the Dice of Doomblade, because like everything dies to Doomblade almost. There's very few non-black creatures that wouldn't die to Doomblade, so it's a little bit of a meme, but it's also a point in strategizing and building your deck that you can't be at card and mana disadvantage against your opponent. So if you're dumping all this resources into something and you don't get at least some initial effect out of it when it comes into play, like it's not, you've just spent mana to do nothing. And you're at a mana disadvantage because you spent 8 and they spent 2. So it's a little bit of a back and forth, but Savaging Ox gives you 5 health. Power kills charge a barrier. 10% chance to ignore incoming damage. Yeah, scrap it for max health. But like I said, so that creature doesn't have haste, right? It doesn't have haste. It doesn't do anything when it comes into play. You have to just kind of hope it survives the turn. Essentially. And at that point, it basically is just hoping that your opponent sucks. Why don't I have... Oh! You switch... I can switch weapons with trigger. But like I said, like the creature I was playing, I was telling you about, that Muldrotha was her name, that can reanimate stuff from your graveyard. She had that effect where she would come in But she also had an effect where if she got killed, she could come back into your library again. And she also, you know, when you played her, she immediately turned your graveyard into your hand. So if you had instant spells in there that would protect her, then as soon as she entered the battlefield, those were available to you. Oh no, she wouldn't play instants. She would play you could play permanents with her. So lands, enchantments, creatures, stuff like that. And you had other creatures and stuff in your deck that would protect her, or at least get some value out of her if they try to instant kill her. And to be fair, like, she was just like an icing on the cake thing. She wasn't the cornerstone of the deck, really. There was a bunch of other stuff going on, but that's inconsequential. Yeah, you just need your creature to do something. That's just how Modern Magic is now. If like I said, if a creature doesn't have a thing that it does as soon as it enters play, or some protection against destruction effects, then you can't play it. Like some of the best creatures in recent memory, their whole thing was that they, like, their big effect was that they couldn't be countered. So that green, they were like green cards, green creatures, but their whole thing was that they couldn't be countered, so blue players couldn't do anything to them. And they were like universally when they came out in play, they were universally either in the deck just because they were good enough regardless, or they were in the sideboard against blue players. So that you know, you could play your creature and they couldn't do anything about it. And that's just those things were mainly just a check on blue players to make sure they didn't get too strong, essentially. But they also made green really powerful. There's a limit for the same type of card. Yeah, you can only have 4 copies of the same card at most. And most cards you would have the 4 copies. There's very few cards that you only have like 1 or 2 of, but the endgame cards that are super expensive are ones that you usually only have 1 or 2 of. Like I said, that Muldrotha card that I had that was like, you know, 6 mana, but it gave you all kinds of reanimation effects. I only had like 2 in the deck, but given her resistance to destruction and all that stuff, you didn't really need a full 4 on her stuff. Give me your useless scrap bits and I'll convert them all into nuts. Oh, thanks. I'll just get my 2 core slots. But yeah, like you were saying, yeah, a lot of people who played creature decks would play like either red or white cheapo cards, where every card's like 1 mana, 2 mana. And for red, they would often have haste, and for white, they would have some kind of like healing effects or disruption effects. Like the big time white card was Thalia. I think that was her name. She was 2 mana, and she made all. What was it? She made all non-creature spells cost 1 more mana. So white deck would play, go wide effects for just playing a ton of creatures, and she cost 2 mana. So what you would do is you would play her on turn 2 against control decks like blue or black or red to a lesser degree, but you were playing almost a pure creature deck. So her effect of making everything non-creatures cost more than 1 more mana didn't affect you at all, really. But it really shut down control decks because all of their effects are non-creatures for the most part. So they had to deal with the mana tax starting off basically at the start of the game. But I think that strategy is even in the that strategy of doing that is even in the Eternal formats, like Modern and Legacy. She's a big card because she does that, and she's only like a 2/1 creature. So any burn spell will kill her. Any burn spell will kill her. She fights in the early creatures early, but like big creatures she wouldn't fight against at all. But it's just the fact that she taxes your opponent's mana in cards. It's all you needed. Yeah. Like I told you, that equipment. I'm gonna take this, by the way. That equipment that I was talking about. I'd say the equipment I was talking about, it would most of the time, like I said, get paired with like this little weenie 1/1 guy with double strike and haste. But you could use him just because you can get him out so early, and he would start doing damage immediately. And then double strike works so well with buff effects that you couldn't afford to not do it, Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna die. Yeah. But like I said, that's the whole thing I was saying though, was the thing with those guys is they have haste. They either have haste so they can start attacking immediately. So on the turn you play them, they do something. They attack. And then any like buff effects that red is wanting to do will immediately like double up on them because they have double strike. So that's why they were so good. Now, of course, those decks, like you said, if they don't win immediately or very early on. Oh yeah, and also because those cards are cheap, they get in under a lot of removal. Because you play them so early on that you play them before blue has counter spells, and you play them before like a black deck would get up enough mana to kill them. And plus, if they're using like their good removal spells to kill some little 1/1 nothing guy, you're winning in that case, because now you've played something very cheap, and they have to spend something very expensive to get rid of it. And you have other things in the deck, obviously, that would kill them. So you win if they have to use a removal on something like that. But of course, then you have the counter problem of if you don't kill your opponent in the first couple of turns, then they're going to have enough mana to deal with anything you have, and the things you're drawing from your deck on like turn 6 or 7 are 1/1 red haste creatures. It's like, what the hell are you going to do with that at that point? At that point, whatever deck you're playing against, if they're a big deck, they're gonna start playing stuff that you just can't deal with anymore. So yeah, it's all just, you know, it's all just rock paper scissors stuff. A lot of the times. But yeah, my thing was, like I said, I play control decks and things like that, so, or just weird decks. So my whole thing was, I would try not to play meta decks too much, like the decks that was being shown to win in tournaments and things like that. I would try not to play those, both because they're super expensive, but also I like Nina better. He does lots of damage, but he's just too weak against so many enemy types. But yeah, I'd play off-brand weird little homebrew decks and things like that, because like I said, like the good decks cost a lot of money, but also I think it's not. I think the local scene would get too boring if everyone's just playing the same 3 or 4 decks. You know, I can understand if you're playing in tournaments for like cash prizes and stuff like that. For big cash prizes, you want to play like the biggest, the 2 or 3 decks that you know are going to more than likely win for you or get you good wins. That's just a no brainer. That's just how it's going to work. It's any game is like that. But you know, if you're playing in the local scene with other guys who are not super rich and things like that, it's more fun if there's people are having. It's more fun to me, at least, if some people are playing decks that are off-brand and not necessarily like the best thing ever, but provide different gaming experiences. Do you know what I mean? So, like I said, I play like off-brand things that are really weird, that have like different kinds of win conditions than just hitting the opponent. But yeah, because like if I went whole hog on Magic, if I went whole hog on Magic, I've got enough just random disposable income that, you know, I could just be like, oh, I'm just gonna buy the new like $500 deck that wins a lot, and then I'll just go to the local card shop and beat up on high school kids who have no income. But I don't know how I would have fun doing that, and I don't know who has fun doing that. There are people who would do it at my local card shop that would every new set that came out, they would get the newest set that was winning in tournaments and stuff and play that deck, and it's like my it's like, come on, man. You're playing a local local shop for like packs of cards and stuff. You're not winning any big prizes here. Why are you why are you doing this to yourself and everyone else at the shop? Why are you doing this? Did I get gold? I did not. I suck. Okay. Your attack sizes are huge, but they go slower. That's fine. $20 Black Lotus deck. Oh, stuff like that is why they had to. Stuff like that is why they had to make the rule that you can only have 4 copies of a card. Actually, I think Black Lotus you can only have 1. It's unrestricted. I think it's on the like the even in the formats where you could possibly play it. I think it's restricted to one copy. But no, stuff like that's why they had to make the four card copy rule, because people would just play Black Lotuses, Dark Rituals, and basically the Power 9 cards. They would build a deck out of like basically the Power 9 and a Fireball spell, and just kill you. This was back in the day when that was still the set that was out, so they weren't so quite as super expensive. But all sorts of scrap give you 1 more scrap. Gain 1 item reroll now and per level. Uncharged attacks become half charged while dashing. Okay. Oops. Yeah, I forget the reason why Yu-Gi-Oh! Eventually went to limit to how many cards you could have in the deck. I'm not sure what like the catalyst was for that particular change. There had to have been one, I'm sure, but I'm not completely familiar with what it would have been. I don't know Yu-Gi-Oh! Quite that well. Oh, happy Spider's just chilling. You chill, Spider. He died. Oh yeah, I wish I had some Black Lotuses. That would be something. I could set myself up a nice little nest egg with that. It's too bad this guy's at the start of the game. It's actually super easy. I just dashed back and forth, spamming shoot till he died. Oh yeah, I know that one, Vampire Null. They did that in Magic too. They did that in Magic too. You're right, to enforce the max deck size rules, because they refused to make it a rule. Like everyone kind of agreed to, most people just agreed to be like, we want to make the deck as small as possible for consistency's sake, so we're just going to do that. Most people agreed to that, but there wasn't like any rule to like upper limits on deck size. And yeah, like you said, somebody brought in a deck that was like 2,000 cards or something ridiculous like that, and just like you said, just filled it up with effects where you had to shuffle a deck at the end of it. And they just took it to tournaments and played it until Wizards eventually decided, like, okay, fine. we'll make it a rule. And I'm sure Yu-Gi-Oh was the same. What's the same kind of thing? Like you said, just they would just time out every single fight match because they had to shuffle so much. Okay, just make sure there wasn't anything down there. You are haunted this level. I don't know what that means, but we'll try it. Oh, okay. It just makes these little enemies spawn around you. Okay. Oh, but you can kill the thing. You can kill a thing that haunts you. So that's not so bad. Oh shit, I almost killed myself there. Yeah, I remember too the huge deck that they brought for Magic. I think let's see, +2 speed, so that should make it where I do more damage all the time. Anyway, in Magic, the issue they also had with having the huge deck of that huge, you can find images of the guys like bringing in this huge stack of cards. They built this card tower just to hold them all. But the issue with it was there was a card in Magic that was called Shahrazad, and its rule set was that you had to its rule set was that you had to like split your deck in half and then play a sub game of Magic outside of the current game of Magic, and whoever won the sub game, whoever lost the sub game would lose half of their life in the starting game. So they would just have they would just keep playing the Shahrazad card into each other, so you would keep halving, and their deck would still be hundreds of cards, and your deck would be like 10. And it would just drag the game on forever, and it would just never end, and it would just go to time and be a draw. Defending against projectiles empowers your next attack. I think that works with my shield that get on charge at dashes. But no, I encourage people being a nuisance to that degree. Just to prove a point. Was it? It's called I believe it's called malicious compliance. That's what it's called. You just gotta say like, look, dude, I'm following the rules. I don't know what you want. Why? There's some weird stuff going on with... It was like there wasn't like an invisible wall. Well, I know there's invisible walls there, but there was actually like an invisible wall that was blocking me from moving. There, I don't know what was going on. Enemy kills get 20% speed. Yeah, sure. Get excited. That should help even more with my damage based on how fast you are. Well, I keep thinking you can jump on those buttons, but you can't. I swear, man. It's still crazy to me that I lost that last run before though, yesterday at the end. It was going really well. I had a lot of pretty good power-ups that were synergistic with each other. I think that's one where I had a lot of helper dude guys that would and a lot of effects that did stuff when I gained health, changed health states, and I had a thing that that. What's this do? Dash invulnerability with aim. Resets on kill. I don't know what that means. I can't. Yeah, I can't. No, I don't think so. I can't shoot while doing that. So no, thank you. No, but I sometimes I'm just kind of sitting around. I'm like, I should get back into Magic again, but it's just It's too much these days. There's just too much going on. It's just getting more expensive to stay in to any great degree. So I don't think I could. I don't think I could do it. Why am I? There we go. Why is everyone setting up all these fires around these trees? These poor trees. Yeah. As I said, Hasbro is don't fight. Come and watch the end with me. I don't know what that does. Going too fast. Too fast for my own good. Oh, my dashes can block the fireballs. I thought they would be too big. Whoops. Plus 60 math health, armor gains convert to HP. Trades 2 attack strength for 20 HP, 20 energy, and 2 power strength. Just more max health. I'm fine with that. What's this? Plus 3 power strength. Okay. Sure. What the hell? Why won't you die? There, he died. Oh, it's that thing's doing it. There was the totem thing was doing it. Aha. Mystery solved. Okay, that's that was a lot. Holy shit. Oh my god, my dashes can block those too. Colorful light show that guy makes. Wait, what's corrupting me? Oh. Just no charge strikes while at full corruption. So does that mean it doesn't turn off my weapon? Prototype Resonator amplifies the effects of prototype blessings. Taking damage empowers your next attack. Sure. Your current, not future armor is converted into max HP. I don't have. I don't know how that amplifies the effects of future buffs, but see, we'll see. Why did... Fight? What the hell? I mean, okay. What's this do? Sure. You just let me go, I guess. Oh. This is just where we're at now. The boss just didn't want to fight me. No, my armor. Okay, so I can shoot while overcharged now. Cool. Gotta go fast. So fast. Like Sonic the Hedgehog. I would be. This isn't the speed trial. This is a not get hurt trial. So, just trying not to get hurt. Well, watch that. Oh, those are solid. Oh my god, I'm such a... That's what I get for looking away from the screen while I'm still fighting. I thought that was over. That's okay. Yeah, I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to take any weapon beam that says, "How am I supposed to hit anything with this?" That seems like a bad move. That sucked. Okay. Slain foes spawn vicious friendly flaps. Sure. Flaps. I have bats. Bat friends. Is this a time trial or a don't get hit trial? I think it's a don't get hit trial. Yeah. So we just don't get hit. Kappa. Damn these trampolines. Stop it. I don't know how to do this. I wonder if this boss will just let me pass too. That'd be great. I can't afford any of that. Hey, bro. Why are they just... Oh! Is it because of this? The simple submission? Don't fight, just come and watch the end with me? Is that why they're not fighting me? Whoa. I didn't know that's what it would do. I thought it was talking about I would be the person doing the not fighting. Well, you know what I mean. Like I would be the one not shooting things. I didn't think it would be the bosses weren't going to fight me. I mean, okay. I guess. This is what my life is now. I don't fight the bosses in the boss fight game. pacifist bosses. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why they that's a thing in this game, but it is, I guess. So, like I said, I thought it meant that I was going to do some kind of weird, like, I was going to have some kind of thing where I couldn't fight as well against the enemies, or the bosses would like I couldn't hurt the bosses as much or something like that, because those are usually bad things in those labs, or give and take things in the labs. So next stackable AUG you gain is tripled. Build those stacks. Yes, sir. Oh, shoot. Well, that was fun. That was a joke. It was not fun. Yeah, I'm going too fast, I think. My character is getting too quick. Sometimes I'm like hitting invisible walls where there aren't any. For enthusiast, the cost of equipping cores, it costs 1 less. Okay. Oh, whoa. What? Oh, that was... I saw the little circles at the side, so I didn't know what they were. They're just... They were bullets from some enemy off screen. I'm good. My phone beeped at me, and so someone I'm playing that on. My phone beeped at me, and I freaked out, so I didn't jump. Damn it. I was almost there. The toy beam. Why would anyone use this? Well, at full HP, extra damage. Okay, that sounds fire. I can get to full HP if I can actually hit enemies. These snake guys take so many hits to kill. Jesus Christ. Should have taken the toy beam. I should have. You're right. I shouldn't have been a coward. Let's see what it did. Because games like this will throw you with that stuff, right? Like, why would you take this? But there's like some reason eventually where it's like, oh, I see. If you combine it with this stuff, it's actually really good. Or just has some fun effect. You're right. You're right to call me out on the not fun route. Let's see. I don't have enough for that, or that. Enemies drop more armor. Sure. Hey. Bye. So level 8 is the secret scientist lady's laboratory. Oh shoot, I was stuck. I got stuck on the spikes. Which, I mean, technically that's what happens when you step on spikes, right? What the hell is this guy? He thought he was really cool. He had like a cool the cool shades and smiley face emote going on, but I don't know what he was doing. Besides just chilling. I murdered him. A monster. Or Smasher. Charge attacks go smash. Or the Face Smasher, rather. Yeah, the Face Smasher, right? Face Smasher. Charge attacks go smash. I guess he just makes them do more damage because he's just like chilling back here. I don't see him going out and punching anybody, so... Yeah, there he goes. He does chase him down. The enemy just needs to survive the initial attack. He doesn't waste his time attacking people, trying to kill guys who don't survive anyway. Oh, I know what he does. I know what the cool guy does now. He summons the little crystal enemies that were that kept appearing near me. So he brings the party, basically. Friendly blaster bit orbits you. Yay! More friends. Max health for max damage. Oh yeah, this is the boss. He's sleeping. Shh. Don't wake him up. He's a sleepy boy. He needs his rest. You rest, little guy. Gain 2 random repros. The owl and the dude that gives you armor. Hey, owls. He's a sleepy boy. We let him sleep. It's okay. Oh, you flying bitch. Lion Bridge. Dash into foes to damage him. The shot price is 20% lower. Yeah, because I have charming cat ears. So now that the shopkeepers will charge me less money. That's how that works, right? You just gotta flirt with them a little bit. Just flirt with the shopkeepers a little bit and they'll give you free stuff. That's how it works. You're gonna... Did I shoot a platform? That's weird. I think the hitboxes on some of this stuff is a little wonky. And I have no tokens. Okay. See what my cat ears have won me. Plus 2 attack strength and max HP for lower power damage. Repos gain 30% attack speed. They'll do what they must. But I have no money for that. Darn. That would have been good. Grant a random armor core. I have like no. Yeah, okay, sure. What armor core did I get? Deadly dash is at full corruption. Okay. I like going fast. Obviously. He's a sleepy boy too. Shh. He's sleeping too. We don't want to wake him up either. He's just taking a nap. He's just napping. It's okay. I wonder what this one is going to do, because the whole thing with this guy is that it's a... The whole thing with him, his level, is his fight is that you're chasing him across like a long level. So I wonder, am I going to have to navigate that entire level, or... Ah, I see. This... Okay. He also shoots tornadoes, but he just took his sweet time about it, I guess. The little white bats trying to dodge your attacks, because they got giant eyeballs, so they see the attack coming. Oh, I see. There's just really small versions of these platforms. Okay. That was close. It is interesting how the levels introduce new stuff depending on how far into the run they are. That's pretty cool, I will admit. Am I... Okay, I see. Go, my friends. Kill him very slowly. They'll get him eventually. There you go. Good job. You got him. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm too fast for my own good. Yeah, I can't even jump on that platform because it's too small. And my speed carries me over it. Fucking Christ. Okay. There we go. Okay. My speed was causing me a little bit of a... Oh, shit. Okay. I'm too fast. Sonic's betrayed me. He told me if I just went fast, I would win everything. He lied to me. It turns out you can go too fast. 20 max HP, 40 max energy, but also all full energy. Friendly guardian that circles you and blocks stuff. Hey there, buddy. Yeah. Getting a good little posse of guys here. What's this? Just touch the targets and don't take damage, I think. Yeah. Is that all? Yeah. Excellent. I fell the spikes at the end, but this doesn't matter. It already counts. 4-way dash in midair. Just hit myself. They can avoid my shots, but they cannot avoid the fist of justice. Why is it? That was weird. I think that platform bugged out. Yeah, it was supposed to like either go up or go down, and it wasn't doing either. It was just stuck. Ow! I like that one. That one did it too. Maybe it's not a bug. Maybe I'm just dumb. I don't know. It's a possibility. You can hold down and go faster. That's tech. New tech. Holy shit. Shooting laser beams at me. Stop it. What do you want? Trade you the damage increase while going fast? No, thank you. I need that to do stuff. Oh shit, there's so much spikes. No. Fuck's sake. Get me out of here. This is spike. This is Spike Land. You can't stop here. This is Spike Country. There's probably nothing in here, but I should check anyway. Let's do power strength, why not? Hello, Mr. Owl. Hey, Mr. Owl. How many licks does it take to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop? Okay. That's okay. I just need to navigate this, I suppose. So they still make you go through this entire boss level. It's just without the boss fight. Oh shit. Okay. Clouds are solid. Little known fact for all you meteorologists out there. Turns out clouds are solid. Let's see. Your projectiles will bounce off walls once. Oh, neat. Cool. So now, let's go onwards to the lab, scientist lady, her lab. She's been waiting for us. What was that called? Eleanor the Architect? Something something? I couldn't read it all. Wait, this is my base. Or it's like my base. This is very strange layout. That was weird. Yeah, they really like their weird numbered platform mechanic in this one. Nothing but spikes, okay. Oof. This is a little nerve-wracking, holy crap. Also, I've noticed that symbol of submission is on these blocks here too. On some of these blocks there's the symbol of submission that I got to make all the bosses not fight me. Hey, it's you again. he was the first boss I fought at the very start of the game. I think I broke him. Oh God! Nope. He's still together, somewhat. Gotta get these legs out of here. They're really distracting me a lot. And the fireball one, I can actually deflect his fireballs. So, with my dash charge shield, so I don't have to worry about that one so much. Yeah, this guy. See, my dashes block it, so I don't have to worry about it. Got it. Reboot. Defending against projectiles charges a laser. Okay. Go laser. Oh, hey. It's teleporters. I do enjoy the fact these things, these levels seem to have at least a little bit of a branching path situation going on. We can kind of approach things from different directions. There's also the matter of trying to figure out like how these things work. Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay. I need to stop doing that. Sorry. Oh my god. Where am I? Where the... I can't even see me. Where am I? Well, I screwed this one up really bad. Let's just leave. They look like a maze to you? I think... What the hell? So I need to avoid that. That's what I'm being told here. Okay, I think I'm safe here. not going down there. I think my laser beams can kill those things, but yeah, my laser beams can kill those things, but I just don't have a 100% reliable way to do laser beams all the time. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's a lot of dudes. Holy shit. Okay, I think I'm through. Oh no, not more teleporters, please. I think I need to get him, bait him over here, and then I can go over here. Yeah. Holy shit. I'm being trapped. Okay, not there. This is like a Jesus Christ. Okay. Whew. It's like a Kaizo Mario. Ain't there some shit? Like they may set up all these things where if you jump at places that you're gonna want to jump, you actually go backwards, or where you didn't plan on going, or okay. Let's see what we got here. Taking damage affects health before your armor. No, thank you. All your attacks ignore. I don't have enough for that. Damn. Alrighty. This will have to be it, I guess. Extreme poverty. What's that say? Stop wasting my time. You're too poor. Insufficient funds, not enough cash. Extreme poverty detected. Wow. Even the vending machines insult you in the future. Hello. You're finally here. I'm relieved you've seen reason. We don't always have to fight. Come and embrace us. Or embrace the end together. Oh, it's because I have the submission thing, right? Is this for a time machine? Yes. I can build a time machine. I'm glad. Me too. Someone was here with me at the end. Oh my god. What is... Oh, she summoned the Death Dragon. You've done it. Or you done it. I did do it. I I witnessed the giant space dragon, I guess. Killer, they're gonna love this one. The business team mans. True. Oh, I need to scooch out of the way here. In case anyone's watching and wants to seed. Seed. I guess I have a blueprint for a time machine now. 30XX was made thanks to the help and love of a lot of people. Here they are. Okay. While the credits are rolling, allow me to take a brief break. Yeah, I'm at the point in my life where every time I stretch, my joints pop. So that's fun. Is there a new game plus thing? I assume there has to be, right? I assume there has to be like a new game plus type thing because we didn't even like do the we didn't even really fight the last boss at all, right? We just we did the symbol of submission, and I guess that means we were on her side. After at the end, so we just didn't fight and she ended the universe. But we did get blueprints for a time machine, so I assume that's what New Game Plus is, the time machine. That would be my guess. Or some roguelites have some roguelites have prestiging, where you reset all your progress, but you start off at a higher power level. You've unlocked Delta as a playable character. Enter their character pod in HQ to play as the reckless rival. Ooh. Embrace entropy and increase the difficulty. Oh god, this is like in Hades with the flame, the heat level. You can increase how much heat you have. Timer runs out, you'll be poisoned until you die. And the time is shortened by 20% per additional rank. But it doesn't really say why you'd want to do this. Usually it means like you get more rewards or something like that. But it doesn't. I don't see where it says like why you would do that. We've unlocked a teleporter in the lab below. Okay. Ellie was here. She was experimenting on the universes near ours, on the fabric of the multiverse itself. One of the machines down there lets you synchronize our universe with a specific code phrase. It seems to guarantee your journey to find Ellie will be identical each time. The other machine will let you play through versions of the journey that only involve the Guardians themselves. Okay, so that's she's talking about the down below, where you can either do seated run or you can do a run that's only levels made by the community. The red machine in the lobby appeared out of nowhere. I was minding my own business, maintaining one of the teleporters, and a sudden crash of energy knocked me on my butt. It pulses with dangerous energy, and you can use it to force the universe to conspire to make your journey more difficult. That sounds fun. I bet there are juicy rewards to be had for turning up the spice. Okay, so that's what I thought. Like, the rewards have to get better, but like they don't tell you like exactly how. You found the blueprint. Neat. Give it to me. It's called a Rev device. Where'd you get this? Looks like a time machine, but that's impossible. And B, oh, A, that's impossible. And B, it needs a whole bunch of weird components to make it work. These designs are in Ellie's writing. I know she designed it, but I have no idea why. I guess there's nothing to do but build it. We can get all philosophical about why it exists later. Like we're going to need a chaotic entropy, which seems to be some sort of glitch accumulation manifestation. The essence of a sealed hero, which seems pretty specific. A linkage map. Not well described. Linking what, Ellie? So we're the sealed hero. An anchor imbued with a powerful event from our history. And that's it. You have some kind of entropy, your own essence, some kind of map, and an anchor. Bring me the stuff and I'll build you the device. No idea what it does yet. At least if we build it, you'll have the option of using it. Yeah. Let's see, what do these do? All levels are longer. Prepare for the longest journey. A shorter, more difficult adventure with half as many levels. The journey doesn't end until you do. I may crash at high levels. That's the endless mode. Okay. So either shorter runs, endless runs, or just really long levels if you just love the levels a lot. Yeah, see, she now I'm seeing no, that's the submission symbol, but they're like everywhere here. Play one of many challenge conditions. The cosmic devotion. Who knew that being corrupted by a mysterious energy would look so cool? The whiskered hero. Oh, Wolverine. When your claws aren't strong enough, you need to find yourself a mech suit. Let's hope the rest of the world's cats don't follow Dally's example. The reckless hero. Delta's outfit. Yeah, so this is like... Is it... No, it's... Is it... It references a bunch of stuff. When your claws aren't strong enough, so... Oh, it's the cat. The cat's color scheme. I thought it was like referencing Wolverine or Iron Man or something. Anyway. Delta. Yeah, we can be this guy now. Thrill of battle at any cost. He begins the game with the N-Buster and an A-Saber, and can find most of Ace and Nina's weapons, powers, and power augs. Dealing damage with weapons builds his hype. Now 20 plus stacks, hype can be consumed to become glorious, fully restoring your energy and granting you a short damage and speed buff. Hype decays slowly over time, but does not reset when hit. Unlike Ace's style. I didn't know Ace had style. Okay. Unlike Ace and Nina, Delta charges his weapons by using them. Scoring 3 hits with a Nina weapon will charge it to his next Ace attack and vice versa. Delta can't use Nina's Power Fusion, or Ace's Unleash Blade, or Ace's Weapon Augs. So where do I find the documentation on that? On like how these guys work. It has to be here somewhere, right? I don't guess it is. I don't remember ever getting an explanation on the differences between her and this guy and Nina. But apparently Ace has a combo meter or something that I didn't know about. Yeah, okay, I'm down with him. So his thing is you hit 3 times with this and then this becomes more powerful, or you hit with this 3 times and then this becomes more powerful. Okay. Interesting. The science is in on this. Bring me Memoria. Okay. Frail Glory. 30% damage while wiring the crown, but can you keep it? Interesting. I think I'll finish my meta progression before I start buying those. Seems like a good plan. Parallelized Fate. Unlocks Fate Distortion, which lets the player reroll, drop to AUG per rank. Oh! I can do this? What is this? One of one plus 2. Overclock. Prototypes can be rerolled at a cost. Interesting. So I have like a weird new meta progression currency. What is this? The Day of Midgard. Unlock a teleporter in levels 1 through 7 that takes you straight to the end game. Only for the bravest of souls. Yeah, that seems a bit much. Guess unleash the cost power? I don't. Six. More nuts? More starting nuts? More starting core? Sure. More salvage. Okay, well, I guess I can... Oh, hey, look. Hey, dude, I'm you. Eschew your troubles, heroes. So I need to do this. I'm you. An evil you, but I'm still you. Anyway, okay. I guess, here, I'm gonna adjust this so that the adventure is shorter. Yeah. So that you have less levels. But anyway, yeah. So let's try it. So I need to get parts for that time machine. So I assume they have to be in these levels somewhere. Oh, Oxjack's Kin. Dashing fires a powerful blast. Ooh, neat. I like it. That's pretty cool. Dashing, kill stuff. Hey, dude. The regular, normal scrap dealer. I had no scrap. I'm too used to going super fast with all those speed upgrades I had last time. I have to remember I'm not that quick. I had so much speed upgrades I was going crazy. What do I... Oh, right. That's not start, that's trigger. wearing the crown of frail glory or something, which does things. I don't know how to destroy vending machines, damn it. Yeah, this is where the body would be if I lost the last run. I think, if I'm remembering correctly. So it seems like every time I take a hit, I lose part of the crown, and I have to collect that part again. Yeah. Or I just lose the crown completely and I have to pick it back up. I guess. Charging up boosts your next attack. Guy is a little rough. It might just be because I have it where it's at the increased power difficulty level too, but I think I'm used to being the super overpowered build that I had, so I'm not used to what baseline power level is. Overkilling enemies by 30 plus sends a shockwave at the nearby foe. That might eventually be something. Use the damaging pulse on health change. No, no thank you. 40 health at level start. I think I want the I can't buy any of this. Hold on, that. Alright, take care, Vampire. Thanks for sticking around. I'm almost done. I'm almost done anyway. This will probably be the last one I try. Forgot. Sure you can. I think he would be harder for this guy, the owl. Hype stacks do not decay. Ah, sounds cool. I'll just always get hype eventually. I think my charges always charge the other version. So as long as I hit with the charge attack for like shooting, the next sword swing will also be a charge. Yeah, I think when the pickups I did made it where that works like that. Yeah, there's something weird with how some of my power-ups function. That's making his abilities work a little bit differently than I thought they did. Gotta be something down here, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not that good with this guy. I'll get used to him eventually, but definitely not that good with him. Whoa, why does he make me jump that high? Jump height massively increased. Oh. Apparently they both came at the same together. Oh, I think his character model's actually changed to show off like the claw feet power up that I have now. That's pretty cool. Oh, that didn't go as well as I was hoping. Oh well, that's fine. Any other games? Yeah, but they're not out yet. More initial max energy. Yeah, I said that was going to be the last one, but so it will be. But yeah, let me take a look real quick. Some of the I got some games wishlisted that probably pretty cool. I mentioned before that I had been there we go playing Marvel Rivals on occasion lately and having a lot of fun with it. So, but that's the kind of thing where I just don't know that anyone else would be interested in seeing me play that kind of sort of okay. Um, yeah, there's a lot of these these kind of games that are like roguelike kind of tower defense or building games. There's this Lost Skies game, which isn't out yet. Like I said, a lot of these are just not out that I was trying out. Um, this one looks pretty interesting. SCP Fragmented Minds, but I think it's still being built. It's not completely done yet, so that's still there. I forget what Signalis. Oh yeah, Signalis is that. That one looks fun. Yeah, I have a lot. I have a bunch that's on my radar, but none of them are out, and I don't know when they will be out. Um, so it's hard to say when I can do it. um, yeah. So there's been lots of games. If you have any games that you think would be cool, I would be very interested in hearing it as well because excuse me. Um, I would rather try games that you guys are think would be think that you guys think be fun to watch. This one's one I was thinking of too. Thank goodness you're here. It's kind of a weird comedy, bizarre game that I think would be fun. Signalis is based off of a mix of Resident Evil and Silent Hill. Top-down view, yeah. I think it's Monster Hunter Wilds. It'd be nice to hop on that as soon as it starts, and that's on the 27th. So that would be next weekend. Monster Hunter Wilds, but again, I don't know if anyone wants to watch Monster Hunter Wilds. You know, because it's not just me just goofing around playing video games. It's also it needs to be something that people that you guys watching would want to watch. Um, oh yeah, I see what you mean. It's like it's like a top down. Signalis is like a top down survival horror game. Interesting. Guy from Sweden who to play it. Yeah, I didn't know it was coming out this soon. I thought the new Monster Hunter game was supposed to not be for a while, but apparently it's this week. So yeah, I'll have to hit him up on I'll have to hit him up on Discord and see if he wants to try it out. And there's also the other thing too of that thing that he was talking about that where it's what is it? It's like rogue where they've taken all these uh old Super Nintendo and Nintendo games and randomized them. So you get random unlocks. And there's a co-op for that version for that where you unlock things for each other as you play the games. So it could be interesting. But yeah. Oh yeah, Worshippers of Cthulhu. That's a town builder management game where you're cultists. Yeah, Slay the Spire 2. There's lots of things I could give a try. Unfortunately, I have a lot of horror games on my list, and the unfortunate thing with those are that they're all roughly like a half hour or so of time. So those are things I'd rather do videos of instead of trying to stream just because it won't take a stream to do them. Talisman? Uh, which one is? Oh, yeah, yeah. I like board games a lot. I like board games a lot. I like deck builders in particular. And that seems like what this is, right? It's a deck builder board game kind of thing. And it's in the Warhammer franchise. I actually didn't know that. Hmm. Yeah. No, I like board games a lot. Board games are fun. Need to try and schedule a tabletop simulator thing as well for everybody. Dot Age is fun. Uh, well, I assume it's fun. I've only seen people play it. I haven't played it myself, but it looked like it was really fun. No, yeah. I'm sorry. When I said deck builder, I just kind of meant like where you have like a bunch of cards that you gather as like powers as you play the game, and then you can use the cards in encounters and stuff to do different things and fights and stuff like that. I guess I was using the wrong term. To be fair, yeah, I've got all kinds of stuff on the list. It's just like I said, it's just I could play any of these. It's just a matter of what everyone would be interested in. Like that's the thing is like I guess nobody wants to suggest a game because they don't want to like get me into a game that like ends up being something that I don't like. But like these are all on my wish list, so I'm at least interested in any of these. So it's not like uh if you're like, hey, that one actually looks cool, or I heard that one's cool, and I tried it and it didn't end up being something I enjoyed. It's not like it's my fault for having it on the wish list. How do I feel about visual novels? I'm fine with them in general. Like we played Doki Doki, right? Um, I guess it just mainly matters about um the story and whether it's entertaining, right? The story's entertaining, the characters are cool. Is the biggest things, right? So the one that comes on the top of my head off of that is what is it? The one, the Dead by Daylight visual novel. What was it called? Killer. It's what's it? No. What is it? It's Die. I can't remember what it's called. Raging Loop. It's a game. If you know a party game called Mafia Werewolf, it's basically that. It makes a visual novel, and there are werewolves. Oh, cool, neat. Hooked on You. That's what it's called. I thought I had it on my wish list already, but apparently I did not. What's it called? Raging. Oh, Lop. Raging Lop. Raging Loop. There are werewolves in it. So is it a? Oh no, it's a visual novel. Is it like a choose your own adventure type game? It seems like that would have to be how it played, right? If it was like Mafia or Werewolf. So we've got to face to the side. Even beasts can trick people. Where fatal choices. Okay, yeah. So it's like a choose your own adventure type story, right? That's what it seems like. That's what it seems like it is. It's almost like a um oh god, what are they? Is it Shin Megami Tensei, right? Is that what I'm thinking of? No, what is that game? The game with the psycho bears and they trap people in like an end of the world scenario. Oh god, what's that called? Yeah, Shin Megami Tensei is a JRPG. That's it's like Persona. Danganronpa. Yeah, that's it. That's what it was. Danganronpa. Yeah. I couldn't think of it for some reason. I've seen people play it, but I've could not remember. Couldn't remember the name. It's like that kind of stuff, right? But I think this game actually has less choose your own adventures type stuff, and it's more of a investigative, visual novel type detective story type thing. Is what it ends up being. But it's also got that theme of one of you is a or more. One of you killed somebody, and you have to kind of have a council meeting to try and figure out who it was that was the murderer. Sometimes it's always the same person. Sometimes it's different people. Just depends. That kind of seems like what you're talking about is this for this raging loop, right? Is that you're trying to figure out who the killer is for that particular story. Oh yeah, exactly. Sorry, man. Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that little pun in the story for raging loop. Yeah, because loop guru is a French name for werewolves. Yeah, you're right. It's probably a pun on on the typical terms for werewolves like lupus or like you said in French. There's got to be a no. There's no game called Loop Guru, but there is a bunch of games called just Garu or a couple anyway. Interesting. They're still making They're still making two games. Really interesting. I did not know that. I thought they were done with those. Yeah. Anyway, I'll stop. Um, like I said, we have a suggestions channel on the Discord uh, that I take just in case anyone's checking. No, never mind. I've got the suggestions channel. If there's games that people think will be fun to watch, um, I'll have to hit up uh, Carl and see if he actually wants to play um, Monster Hunter. And if he does, whether he'd be willing to play with me. And we'll have to see. Have to see how it goes. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for suggestions, Starbane. That Raging Loop game looks interesting, so I'll have to give it a try. I like I'm fine with visual novels, and I like choose your own adventure games. Oh, I didn't. So both of those things are appealing to me, and I think it'd be interesting to watch. I can and if people are in here hanging out, they can make choices for me. And then I can blame you guys for when things go wrong. Right? That's how that works. Yeah. Anywho. Yeah. I'm gonna head on out. So take care of yourselves. Bye bye.